What's up, y'all? It's Beau Allen here with my good buddy, Chris Long. We were teammates on the Eagles back in the day, back in the glory days. Here to watch some tape. How you doing, Chris?
I'm better than I'm going to be in 5 minutes.
Yeah, so this is what we got for you guys today. I've been watching a lot of tape of D linemen heading into the NFL season. And you know what I'm kind of realizing in my retirement era, Chris, is that guys tend to look at their career through rose-colored lenses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We've played a lot of football, though. We played a lot of good football between us, Chris, but we've also had some fucking horrible, horrible reps.
There were some bad plays in St. Louis for me personally, but to go back through Philly, New England, when you're old as fuck, the plays are even worse looking. And so we got some good ones.
We got some crispy, high-def lowlights. So let's check these out. I'll be honest with you, Chris. It was really hard for me to find 3 bad plays.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
It was tough.
I had 3 right off the top of my head because I don't forget my bad plays, man.
Oh, I know. This first one has been haunting me for a while. We had Joe Thomas on the pod, on the Greenlight pod a while ago, and I wanted to mention this one to him. But, all right, without further ado, let's fucking get into it.
Let's do it.
So this was week 1 against the Browns in 2016. This was, I think, the first year we had Jim Schwartz defense. This is your boy right here. The Browns are running this tackle over thing. I'm just going to play this and just watch me get fucking absolutely caked. Here I am. I'm confused. We're running a blitz off this side, so I got to angle step this way, and it's tackle over. Here I am right here. Just
yeah.
Watch the end zone copy.
Yeah.
Just bad footwork right into a double team, and BG is right here. He doesn't know what he's doing. I get caught up in his feet, and all 3 of these guys.
All the
just
panic pre-snap. Look, that's not all your fault, but that looks like that's some public transportation right there. I mean,
watch this. Joe Thomas just
riding the SEPTA.
Taking me for a fucking ride. The running back hitting right behind my gap. Everybody, like, this kind of position right here, you don't like that.
Yeah, it's a mass of humanity. That's like 800 pounds, and it doesn't help that BG didn't know what the fuck he was doing at all.
I'm not blaming BG. Watch your boy just get fucking bad ball from Beau here.
The backers are like, nobody came off on me.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job, Beau.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. That one's kept me up at night for years.
Wait till you see mine. I'm in the same spot, and it might be worse.
All right, Chris, play number 2. I don't know if you're familiar with this game, Super Bowl LII. Do you remember that?
I do remember this game.
Good time. So this one, this play kind of really sticks out to me because it was a total missed opportunity to make a big play in the biggest fucking game of my life, and I fucking blew it.
Dude, I have a couple plays like that from that game that literally haunt me. You'd think I didn't win the Super Bowl the way I think about a couple of those plays.
Exactly. So here I am right here, a little 2-eye action. Oh, wow, I'm having such a great play. Oh, just bounce right off of a tackle that goes for like 7 yards.
This wouldn't have been that big a play.
Brutal. No, but like,
dude, 2-yard fucking game, Beau.
I think I had a fucking clean stat sheet. And this is one where like, look at here.
You don't want the clean stat sheet.
I'm grinding my ass off against this double team and just watch his back just bounce right off me. Just can't do shit.
Well, that's a tough one. And I feel like I'm starting to call into the question the method that you came upon these 3 plays, because this isn't that bad. I think you're holding back.
Well, I was trying to find a clip that you'd be on the field for, but you're actually not on the field for this one. But
yeah, no, I'm not.
Can't just miss tackle. It's brutal.
Yeah, it's not good. Clean stat sheet intact.
Not what you want. Look at this.
Is Fletch freelancing there? Go back.
Fletch just decided to spike here.
Yeah, so I blame BG. I blame Fletch. I mean, that gap's a lot smaller.
That gap, but like, look, I got him right here. Like, hey, I'm making a fucking tackle, coming off a double team in the Super Bowl for 0 yards. Nope, I'm on my fucking face.
How bad did that feel in real time?
Bad, like really bad. And then Nigel's just laying on my back here. It's just, and I'm watching him go.
Yeah, that's a bad feeling, but nobody noticed until now.
Oh, that one's kept me up at night, Chris.
Your bad plays aren't that bad. I'm telling you.
Next one.
This is fucked up that I agreed to this because I really actually went and looked for terrible plays.
All right, Chris, let me give you a little context before this one. This is with the Bucs in 2019, Week 9 against the Seahawks, and the Buccaneers. We're the number 1 run defense in the league this year. And
thanks to you.
Thanks only to me, not at all to
and
the
your
fact
small
that,
son Vita Vea.
Yeah, exactly. Not at all due to the fact that we have 8 men in the box on every single first down. But watch this run from Chris Carson here, just ripping my A gap.
Yeah.
Or missed tackle. He's still going.
But you know what?
He's still going, Chris. He's still going.
I'd love to see the end zone to see if you actually gave any effort here. But there's a couple things with this play, and the rule is generally if you miss the last tackle before the end zone, it's your fault. But here I'm counting maybe 2-3 missed tackles after yours.
Nah, but watch how late I am. My hand's so bad. I'm so turned already early in the snap.
Yeah, you look like shit in that uniform too.
Yeah, white's bad for me. Look, I come off of it. I got a chance here. Oh, nope, run into Sue.
Okay, well, let me blame Sue. Go back.
Hey, look at that effort though. That's a jog for me.
Yeah,
that's how you know. That's how you know I know it's my fault.
You're not changing speeds. It's just slow the whole time. Go back. I want to see if that's Sue's fault. Because I'd love to blame it on somebody else.
I'm not here to cast judgment, Chris.
Especially not on Indomitian Sue. Yeah. He might get our YouTube shut down.
Sue wouldn't talk to me for the rest of the game after this play.
No, that's funny. Even though that's ironically his fault. Okay?
This is a bad rep for me. Look, I'm turned immediately.
It's definitely your fault. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
But he gets moved a little bit off the ball. This is a bad down for all of you.
This is bad down for all of us, buddy.
And then it's Seattle, so it gets really loud, and you feel like you just
watch Devin White hawk this guy though.
Oh my God, Devin White was so good that year.
Pure. But anyway, that destroyed our run D for this game. This play, like our D-line coach was furious because it fucking murdered our run defense.
Is this that play that you're just your butthole's all tight when you walk into the meeting on Monday? Yeah. You know this play's coming.
You're just sitting there with the cold sweats, just fucking dreading. Dreading when this one comes up.
And it's the worst when it's at the end of the meeting.
Yeah, this one was it was the very first play we watched. That's how bad it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you get the first outburst.
I got in the meeting room on this one.
That's good. Yeah. But really not that bad a play, Bo. Honestly,
Chris, 70-yard run in my gap.
These could be a lot worse. Mine are coming up here, and they're worse.
You're shocking me right now. I was expecting you to shit all over me. Thanks, man. You're good.
No, these aren't that bad, dude.
So those are 3 of my most hurtful plays, Chris. Now let's see what you got for me.
Okay, I got some heat for you. A little background here. When I got to New England, Bill was like, we don't know how we're going to use you. The first 2 games, I was like a defensive end. I was playing left end a lot. I'm not real good on the right, and I'm damn sure not a 3 technique. So whenever I got a chance to go out and do a 6 technique, head up on the tight end, that sort of thing, I wanted to do cool linebacker shit. I wanted to do things that would make up for all the other plays that I was in there doing grunt work. I wanted to make splash plays when I got outside. So anyways, I've been waiting my whole life for the playoffs. I think this actually might be my first playoff game of my life. And I'm playing about, 25 plays a game, a lot of them first and second down. I'm the nickel rusher on the right edge, which sucked. Okay, but they didn't care. Do your job. Okay, so I'm salivating. I'm like, I'm going to do some Jamie Collins shit here. I'm going to jump inside the tight end. Okay, I think the play's coming right inside me. Dwayne Brown's looking down inside at this 3 technique. Yep. I'm going to do some shit I see the athletes do. Okay, so I'm going to run this 2-point stance.
I love that 2-point stance.
Yeah, you see this all the time, and I'm kind of tilted towards the tight end. A little gamesmanship here. He doesn't know where I'm going. Clean swim move. Who's that inside? Oh, it's Dwayne Brown. He decides he's going to put a shoulder into me, and Landon Roberts. Is running up my back. I end up on my back, right in the star of the Patriot logo there at
that's
midfield.
That's honestly not as bad as I was expecting.
Wait till the fucking sideline view. That's why I started with the end
that
zone.
Position, though, is never where you want to be.
It's not where you want to be. But honestly, I just do want to say this. If Dwayne doesn't put a shoulder into me, this is the TFL.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Instead, I go back to the fucking sideline and I hear Bill say, "Get him the fuck out of there."
With and just no emotion, though. Get him the fuck out of there.
Whenever you hear a coach say that, you know that it might be a couple weeks before you see yourself out there on first and second down again. And this was the end of my career as a first and second down guy in New England. I had 2 games left in New England. The next 2 games, I mean, you skip ahead to the Super Bowl. I think I played 20 plays and they were all sub. Like the first half of that game, we couldn't even get to third down. I was going to tear my hamstring because I was so cold on the fucking sideline. Now this is fugly. So you see the same athletic linebacker movement that I'm doing here. And I fall so slow. That's the worst part about it. Now I can I can name 5 plays in my career where I ended up on my back by way of a pancake. This is by far the worst. And it was one of those games I was like, I'm sure they're going to circle me. When I got home, when I tell you I made a fucking beeline to the TV, to the DVR machine to see if they circled me, I was so relieved that nobody cared. Look at me walking. Look at me walking.
Fuck, yeah.
All right, let me see when I get up. Did anybody see that? Am I on TV? Let me sneak a look at Bill. Look at me trying to. And I'm like,
good 95 though, Chris.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
This is kind of me going, how many yards did he just run for? I'm like, where's the line of scrimmage? Which way is the line of scrimmage? I'm not really sure. This is a pretty funny one right here. This is one that my mentions were slam full when I got home. Now, we played the Colts in 2018, and the irony is I played a hell of a game. I was rushing my ass off. We were all getting after it. But Jim Schwartz, I call him Jim Shorts, decided to drop me into coverage over the ball here. And, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, all right? Like, I'm a sports car, all right? I don't need to be off-road. I'm a fish out of water here.
What do you got here, a little hot tattoo?
I don't really know what I have, dude. What I have is like I'm gonna body position this crossing route.
Please
like,
don't throw my way. Please don't throw my way.
I'm gonna take away the window. Yeah, because honestly, in that same Houston game, Brock Osweiler threw the ball. It hit me right in the dick. Okay, like I didn't even get my hands on it. I had a shot to get a pick on fucking national TV. I got hit in the gonads. Okay, so I'm back in coverage here. It's 2018. What have I learned? Terrible rush lanes here. Okay, they're bringing pressure. So I end up on an island. And when I tell you at this moment right here, I have no idea what to do.
That's a lot of space, buddy.
Here's the problem with Andrew Luck. He's a white quarterback. So nobody's going to cut me any slack if he runs away from me. And I know he has the entire field to work with. You know how long that field is?
Long. 53 and
It's
third yards.
53 and a third yards, okay? If you convert that to the well, it's not in the metric system, but I think it's something like 159 feet. That's a long way. That's longer than a blue whale. Okay, that's a long way. So this guy has 2 angles he can decide to take on me, and he chooses that sideline. And when I tell you it doesn't look that bad, I'm not sure if I mean that.
You don't look that slow.
Here I am. This is the moment of truth. Andrew's looking that way. He's looking me off, and he knows exactly what he's going to do. This hip is kind of stuck here. And when I tell you he takes me... Now, people skewered me on the internet over this play. If you look at Andrew Luck's combine numbers, I think he ran a 4.8. He's a half second slower than me in 2008. Do you know what year this is? This is 2018. I can't run anymore. So, terrible, terrible play for me. And the problem with the quarterback having the ball is everybody sees it. Okay, so that's a bad play.
I don't think you look that bad, Chris. It's a lot of fucking space. That's a mismatch in open field. I'm sorry.
It is a mismatch. Yeah, no, it's true. The guy's an athlete. Okay, third play here. Houston Texans. Now, this is not as much of a low light. I just want to point this out. This was a multi-sack game for your boy. I had a chance at a hat trick. I'm 33 years old. Okay? And this one haunts me, absolutely haunts me. Would have got me to, I think, 7.5 on the year or something like that. That would have been a good one to end on. This was, I think, the game where I had my last regular season sack in my career, a couple plays earlier. So, you know, in situations like this, your eyes get real big. You know, you're like, so anyways, me and Mike Bennett, who he doesn't respect rush lanes at all. He's not trying to run a pick TE. This guy just line up wherever the fuck he wants. He's a terrible parker too. He just doesn't respect people's space. Okay. And in this situation, it's no different. The thing that made me feel better about this play is me and Mike missed him. I think Mike got up off the ground and missed him twice. All right, so here we are. It's third down. Your boy's got 2 buckets.
Ooh, that's a wide 9. Ooh.
Wide 9. It's taken me a hot minute to get to this tackle. But the good thing is here is we got this natural pick TE. Mike misses. I'm supposed to clean up his mess. I go right past his right hip. I'm thinking for sure. I'm on the ground. You know when you miss a sack, it happens in slow motion. This felt like a 7-second sequence. But look at him. Look at Mike fall on the ground.
Get back up and miss it again from
We
him.
laughed about this play for 5 minutes. All right, so I get up and I'm like, fuck it. He's probably not going to complete the ball. This was a huge conversion. We almost lost this game, and we almost lost this game because of me and Mike in this situation. That wasn't the first time we both got yelled at for our rush lanes, but this was embarrassing for me because, I got the big eyes, and I was never a great finisher at the quarterback. I think I have like 35 missed sacks in my career. So, when you get to a new team, you bust your ass all camp. Like when I got to Philly, I don't know what the perception of me in the locker room was, but I
horrible.
It was.
Social justice warrior.
Probably, yeah.
Tattoos.
Guys wash, the whole thing. But I get out there, and I got a chance to prove myself in that first game. They're lining me up on the right in some overloaded deal. And I end up unblocked on Kirk Cousins, and I slid right off his back. And then he completes a first down, the whole thing. I get over the sideline, and my D-line coach, Chris Wilson's looking at me like, where did we find this guy? He's not going to help us at all. I remember we rode the train home, and I didn't talk to anybody. We won the game. I wasn't talking to a fucking soul. Do you remember it was Selleck and maybe you in the booth on the Amtrak trying to console me?
Yep.
Because
that's what you do after games, bro. You just chop it up with your boys and try to make each other feel better.
There was nothing worse. When I
this
left
was
the
week
stadium,
one, Chris. I'm looking this up right now.
When I left the stadium, I legitimately wanted to go home. I wanted to retire. I was like, you don't have it anymore. You're washed. Because it's like I talked about in softball. You make enough of these Kirk Cousins plays that I missed, and it bleeds into your psyche as an athlete. You start thinking as you're closing in on making that great play, getting a tag down on a guy trying to steal home or throwing a strike out on the mound, you start thinking, I'm a loser, because you get used to missing these plays. 2012, I make this play.
Give me one moment, Chris. You see, I'm quite resourceful, and I know you said you didn't want to show this, but here we go.
How did you find this fucking play so fast?
Bro, I've been fucking around on this goddamn there is so much tape available here, and I'm just
I don't want to see this play.
Too late, buddy. You fucked up. We shouldn't have talked about it. Here's Chris Long on the right side.
They got me. I got my feet in a fucked up position, the whole thing.
Oh.
That last minute step up, man. And this
I got to tell you,
what?
When you're
It's a tough
unblocked
tackle.
like this,
It's a tough tackle.
that is so hard, dude. Upfield shoulder. You don't know if he's going to do the, like the reverse spin out.
Yep.
You don't know if he's going to climb the pocket. And this full slide, so this is not a good pocket. You know what I mean? You can't rush this dude well here against full slide.
I got to be the last guy that somebody got that an unathletic quarterback shook down on the Redskin logo. Is right on the feathers. There couldn't have been any worse of a missed sack on that logo. That's the last worst missed sack in Redskins history.
And the completion. 3rd and 10, fresh set of downs.
When I tell you, it was like I'm not mad, I'm disappointed when I got to the sideline, from the coaches. I never felt so small. And I was like, my time in Philadelphia is going to be terrible. It's hard to slow that train down, dude. I'm 33, 32 years old, man. I have inflammation in all my joints.
I don't think this is so much space, though. There's no pocket here.
DBs missed this play.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm glad we watched this.
It's really not bad.
And I almost took out somebody's knees. So out of control. That's my problem, though. I'm kind of out of control. I go in there. What do we got here? A good play?
I don't know. No, actually, no. I'm not.
Oh, is this me?
Hey, there's me.
This could be me making a sack.
There's Qualls. What do we got here?
I'm probably not making a sack here. Let's just see how it goes.
Oh, that's actually kind of a good rush from your boy.
Look at the hustle.
Nice effort, Chris.
Missing the tackle on Kareem Hunt.
This is another missed tackle.
Yes, it is. This is another play where I was like, you suck, Chris. This is actually the first play of the 2017 season. Actually, no. So maybe the second game was the Redskins
week
game.
2.
This is week 2.
This is week 2, yeah.
This is week 2.
Hold on. Let's just talk about this big bastard right here having kind of a nice rush. Who's this guy? That's not bad. Oh, I got to get there. See,
two hoes fighting in the cafeteria. That's what our D-line coach used to say. You got to get active out there. You got to get like two hoes fighting in the cafeteria.
I like your effort on that. We're just.
I'm like, there weren't any hoes fighting in my cafeteria.
Chris, it's always a pleasure, man. Love watching tape with you. Love chopping it up with you. Thanks for joining me.
Can we do good plays? Can we do like our favorite plays of our career next week? I got to get this taste out of my mouth, dude.
Yeah, we can do that next week. Well, we'll do a yin and yang thing. It's like your least favorite ones and then the ones that you jerk yourself off to.
I really beat myself up. You say people look at it through rosy-colored glasses. I think I sucked. Like, honestly.
We're both that way. Like, sometimes I'll see clips myself and I'll be like, holy shit, that was actually a good rep. Like, I'm surprised. You
Bro,
know what I mean?
I need like the lifts. I need the ego boosts that I get every now and again. I need those things, even after football.
I'm going to watch hours and hours of Chris Long tape, and I'm going to find my 3 favorite plays, and then I'll have you back on and we'll talk them.
Okay, good.
Thanks for joining me, Chris. Check out Butter Breakdowns on the Green Light Podcast YouTube channel. Really fun. Love breaking down, watching tape. Now that I'm washed, it's a lot more fun to be involved with shit like that. So really appreciate you, Chris. Always a pleasure. Thanks for watching some of your worst plays of all time with me.
They were bad. I can find the JV football tape when I asked to carry the football for like 3 weeks. And then Coach Blake was like, sure, you want a shot at it? And he gave me a handoff, and I tripped in the backfield. If I could find that one, that'd be great. I'm going to call my old coach.
I was debating bringing up the play that ended my career. My last snap was a practice snap in New England. I tore my fucking quad tendon, and it's horrible. I got
Pull that up.
I don't have it. I got to text my guys in New England. It's practice tape.
Yeah.
I thought I'd put that one on there, but that one kind of hurts my soul a little bit. I watched that, and my quad just re-tears a little bit more every time I see it.